like you. My God. Sing it from the highest mountain. Sing it from the mountain. And your love is everything, and you are, you're all I need. And your love is everything, and you are, you're all I need. Singing hallelujah, hallelujah. Jesus, you mean the universe to me. You mean the universe to me. Say Jesus, yeah. You mean the universe. You mean it all, you mean it all, you mean it all, yeah. You mean the universe to me. Oh, yeah. There is nothing like you. There is nothing like you. I'm longing for your presence. I am longing for your presence. Yeah, I long for your presence. You love, you love, you love, you love, you love is everything. Yeah, you are, you're all I need. Your love, oh, your love is everything. You are, all I need. Singing hallelujah, Jesus, you mean the universe to me. Hey, oh, you're everything to me. You mean the universe to me. Say Jesus, yeah. You mean the universe. You don't mean the world, you mean everything, yeah. You, yeah, the universe, yeah. Say oh, say sing it Hey, Tasan,
Hi, Daddy.
come here. Come sing a song. Come minister.
Okay.
Close the door. Close the door.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. Watch Jonah.
For I know.
Alright, so welcome back to InDaLight. Now we're still at, the Papa San's lounge apparently. And we got the chance to talk with Papa San. Now we're here with the one who always bombs every album I hear. And the last album, she actually got a song on there. Now I'm here with Tasan. Now Tasan, now I just want you to let the people see the face and the voice.
Hi.
Okay, cool.
Hi.
All right, so Tasan is somebody who I kind of grew up with a little bit. We went to the same prep school together, Quest Prep, shout out. And it's been just a nice journey. I remember hearing Running on that album, and that's probably one of my favorite tracks, to be honest. And not because we went to school or anything, that did help, but it's a song that I really felt was very touching in terms of what it was saying. And so I found it cool to know that now she's dropping an EP.
Yeah, I know.
Right. I did not see that happening. Tell me, how did that music all come together?
Okay, well, I always wanted to be a lawyer, and anybody that knows me was either law, writing, or some type of journalism. I did not want to sing. I thought singing was just like a hobby or whatever. I sing at church, and cool.
Yeah.
So then when Daddy was doing the One Blood album, he was like, "Oh, I want you to do a feature on there." And I was like, "Me? Why?" Because Lecrae's on there, Israel's on there, Fred Hammond's on there. I'm like, nah. So, long story short, I waited till the week before we were supposed to turn in the album.
Wow.
And I used to work security, and I used to work overnight. So I came back home like 8 in the morning, and then I think I got like 15 minutes of sleep. My brother woke me up. Let's go. We got to do this. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm tired. I don't feel like writing right now. And he was like, write how you feel. Yeah. And that's how Running came about, because I just literally wrote how I felt. And that's pretty much what the EP is. It's called Live.
Gotcha.
Which we're like battling back and forth, like what should we call the EP? But I think the EP, it's just about life.
Okay.
And I literally wrote how I felt in the moment, in the mood, whatever experiences I was going through. Of course, God is like the most influential part of the whole EP. But it's more of my circumstances and how God is like in the midst of it all the time, regardless of how I'm feeling. And so it could be a song about like, I'm having a horrible day, but God's got it. Or, you know what, today I'm just feeling good. Sometimes you just want a song, you just put your car, you can just vibe to, like vibe. A good message.
Every album needs that.
Exactly. So the EP, honestly, I mean, the name explains itself, Live. None of the songs are the same. Every song is different.
Gotcha.
And it's like me in a nutshell, because I'm kind of like all over the place. Slight ADD.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it came about. And now I feel like my passion is moving more towards music than anything. Because at first I was like, school all the time. And then God was like, what are you doing? Right. It's good to have an education. I'm still in school right now.
Okay.
But I want to do music, but at the same time pursue school. So right now I'm doing both.
Okay. Cool. It's kind of, it brings back memories, because when I was growing up, Tasan was like a little beanie bop.
I didn't grow much. I just
right.
like maybe like a half of a foot. I think when I went to grade 7, I stopped growing. That was it. That was it for me. I didn't grow afterwards. I was like, man, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Jeez,
I compared to a couple of my friends, I'm sure. So I can attest a little bit.
I'm not 5 foot yet.
You just said that's like on TV.
Told you.
It's cool. But like I get to appreciate that God has brought like each person through their own journey. Like I really, a lot of times, kids grow up with their parents being like in music and stuff, and they try to like deviate from that as much. But the fact that God still allows you to even produce a project that allows you to express the ministry that He has in you, that's something that blesses my heart. And I really want to hear that EP, because as I said, Running was one of those songs where when you put that on, it was like, wow. And as you said, like so many heavy hitters on that album, like Lecrae and all the different names. And I just found it strange that the one that I really like gravitated towards was the one with you and your father. I was like, wow. And I think even that story helped me appreciate that song a lot more. So what's it like working with your brother, knowing that you guys probably grew up like battling in each other all the time, sibling rivalry, and then now you guys have to work together to put a project together? Was he the only producer you worked with, or?
No, actually, I work with 3 other producers
Okay.
besides Taishan, but Taishan's always there. Like every song I've ever done, Taishan is in the midst, of course.
Gotcha.
Working with Taishan is like the male version of me, very like all over the place. And so when we're going into the studio, he's like, "Yo, what you feeling today?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. Let's just vibe." And we just like literally we just start playing with sounds. I'm like, "Ooh, I like that sound. Let's do that." Or I'm like, "Yo, turn up the tempo." I'm like, "Oh, slow it down." And I'm like, let's ride that." So it's like literally working with the male version of myself.
Gotcha.
But there's a contrast, which is cool.
Okay.
Because he's very like bam bam bam, like bass and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I'm like musically inclined. I'm like, oh no, use this guitar, use the violin, use the the accordion. One day one of the songs on my EP is actually the whole theme for the EP. It's called Third World, and I had 7 producers on that song. And literally we just got a whole bunch of 7 producers together. And then they were like, what do you want to write about? And I was like, I don't know. Let's just start with something. And it was like this 100-year-old accordion in a box. And then Taishan was like, yo, that's cool. So he started picking up accordion and started playing it. We don't even know how to play the accordion. Taishan started playing the accordion. I'm like, yeah, that's hot. Let's record that. Then we recorded that. Then we recorded some live guitar. Then we recorded some drums. Then we recorded like some Indian noises. Then we recorded some clapping, some stomping. I mean, it's chaos in there, but it's organized chaos.
Okay.
If that makes any
possible.
sense. Yeah, so I don't mind working with them. Of course, we disagree,
Right.
but disagreeing is good.
Okay.
Because you can't have somebody giving you positive feedback all the time.
That's true.
You need somebody to tell you like,
I
that
did
line
not
don't
sound good.
Yeah,
Right.
that line don't sound good, or ooh, you need to voice that again. You were flat, or you
Got
need that
It's
contrast.
like they bring you up.
Right.
each time.
Yeah, so it's cool. I like working with my family because we're brutally honest to each other.
Okay.
So
that brings like that honesty on the
Right.
album or any project that you're working
right,
on.
because I'm always like, I'd rather Taishan tell me, or my dad tell me, or my mom tell me, than somebody else on the road tell me.
Got you.
So that way there's still room to change. So-
Before it gets out there.
Right.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yeah, I like working with them, and they're fun, and we know how to have fun. It's not serious all the time, and God is always in the center of it. So that's the best part.
All right. So what I want to know is there anything that's like authentically Jamaican?
Absolutely. There's a song that I wrote called Bad Man Ting, and that song is like a reggae rock fusion.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like reggae pop rock. I don't know.
You're just messing with sounds and organizing them.
Yeah. That's kind of. I mean, I think God has no boundaries, so why should we? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like God's not in a box. I don't want to be in a box.
Okay.
So like people are asking me like, oh, what's the genre for your album? I'm like, man,
Ain't got no genres.
no genre. You better slap alternative on it. There's nothing there. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just not in a box.
Got you.
But that's, I think, yeah. Well, there's another one also called Same Thing that has a little
Reggae twist to
a
it.
little reggae twist to it. So it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we still sitting with Tasan, and I get that chance to hear the EP before it drops. That's cool.
Ooh, jealous.
That's
no,
right.
Don't be jealous. It's gonna be on Amazon, Spotify, iTunes,
Okay.
SoundCloud, probably YouTube, where they will illegally download. But it's okay. God is love. As long as the gospel is being preached, throwing no shade.
And then they've been doing that thing where like they put the entire album on YouTube. Be like, okay.
No, it's
well,
all good, man.
It's-
You know
it's
what?
cool.
As long as the gospel is going out, as
Right.
long as it touches somebody's life, that's
You're
my
good.
ultimate concern. Because, the Bible says, take no thought of what you may eat or drink
Mhm.
or wear. And like we put our whole life
Right.
around those 3 things. That's why we get an education. That's why we have a career,
Right.
to get a house, to eat, and to have clothes. And God says, take no thought of it. So I
Yeah.
don't take no thought of it because God's got it. And that's how I have to live my life every day by faith. So if y'all want to, if they want to put it on YouTube, that's fine with me, because
That's cool.
at the end of the day, I work hard and I trust God for everything, even
Right.
the smallest things. And I think God honors that. And I'm just trying to be the best person I can be every day.
That's right.
And that's how you got to do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so she has a minute to answer as many questions as I'm going to ask. So she has no time to think about it, and she has to just like go for the answers, right? So ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lecrae or Andy Mineo?
Andy Mineo. That's horrible.
Jamaica or America?
Ooh, Jamaica any day. Food is the bomb.
Okay, Victory or One Blood?
Ooh. Can I do half and half? All right, One Blood then. Fine, I'll take it.
One Blood.
All right.
Reggae or R&B Gospel?
Oh, no. Reggae all day.
Tasan or Papa San?
I got to take my dad because he made me. I can't say my brother. That's not right. Sorry, Tasan. You should have.
Mommy or daddy's girl?
Ooh, I'm a daddy's girl. Sorry, Mom.
Pets or no pets?
Pets.
What type of pets?
Dog or cat.
Do you have any right now?
I have a hamster named Duncan.
Going for a walk or going for a swim?
Swim.
Okay, favorite ministry?
I don't really have one.
Okay. Favorite instrument to play as a minister?
Ooh, guitar. Hands down.
Favorite female gospel artist?
Ooh.
Now the pressure is on you.
I don't know. Okay. Give me a second. Erica Campbell. I love her.
Okay, and that concludes it. No, that's probably the most entertaining interview I've done. That 1 minute, a bunch of questions was her idea, by the way. Real cool idea.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys check out the EP that's coming out, and I know that her music is going to take off. That's something I can anticipate just by what I know God has done in her life and the growth, and to know that she didn't like run this down. It kind of just called her, so that's cool. So keep a lookout for Tasan, everybody. What name you go by? Like Tasan?
Just Tasan.
Just Tasan. So that's
Yeah.
the music name.
Legal
Okay.
name. Stick
Cool.
to it.
So we're going around with Tasan.
What about T Money? What do you think? T Money?
Nah.
Sorry.
Nah.
Cash Money? Cash T
Nah.
Money Flow.
I guess you've thought about
I've
these.
thought about this.
No, those names
Okay.
suck.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I just gave her a name and advice. Tasan works. So it's been InDaLight, and thank you guys for watching. Now we have to delay the InDaLight sign. Cool. So it goes like this.
Back to the one now.
Yo, Israel. Them a say nothing I go on for my youth. Them a say a career pop down. That's say go start church. Ya know, but them a say yo, when them see you, you look well same way.
My God, He watches over me, provides for my family. The Lord is supply all my needs. Yeah. The Father said chill, so around 2 years me a chill. Now him say go on the road me a bill. And if him say still, he knows he a still, because I feel him will. So right now Israel ready for the road. Souls man a pray to make the church overload. Me say me break down, and me then couldn't break down. My God, He watches over me, provides for my family. The Lord is supply all my needs. Yeah. Me no worry about tomorrow, because God take care of the sparrow. Tell me off the broad road, pump on the road when narrow. And God am my hidden, bossing Him, not bossing a man. He will never leave my side. He will never leave my side. My God, He watches over me, provides for my family. The Lord is supply all my needs. Yeah. Me ready for the road again. Me ready for the
the road to the church. Edify, win souls, so the thing set. Now bury none of the gift them. Why use them all for God's glory. Israel lives.
Dear Board of Education, so are we. So are we. At no point in the lives that we actually live do we sit in rows and listen to pontifications. At no point did Mama pass written exams out on how to wash the dishes. No, she pulled the stool up next to her at the sink, handed us a dish rag, like, watch how Mommy does it, now you try. Learning by doing, such a crazy idea, it might work. Them stools felt like magical ladders into an altered universe, into the grown-up world, informational portholes, wormholes, into other places where kids were equals, being made privy to information only those with driver's license and facial hair had. Who knew we were learning? No clue Pops was teaching us time management and budgeting, miniature project coordinators. He said, I'ma show you how to do these chores. And if they're done when I get home, then that allowance is yours. Maybe some ice cream's involved too. Remember when we were in kindergarten and you had to learn about worms? Yeah, you went outside and you played with worms. What a novel idea. Dear Board of Education. So are we. Dear Board of Education, all I've learned from your system is the fact that it's just a system that you set up. And if I just repeat what you just said in James Schaefer method, then I've passed, right? You're just testing my ability to regurgitate. And if your best instructors are miserable, I'm pretty sure it's not the kids' fault. This pain I know firsthand, the grand learning moments, the innovative lesson plans that causes eyes to sparkle as if them students have just caught rides on shooting stars. These lessons have wings, only to get clipped to fit into the low-res JPEG you call a state standard. Why do you insist this is still the industrial age? My child is not a widget, and a school should not be an assembly line, making my daughter's diploma equivalent to an inspected by 2235 stamp. Dear Board of Education, so are we. So are we. Dear Board of Education, there's not a scantron on the planet that can measure inspiration. This is what our teachers pass on that matters. But you'd rather them do a jig to the tune of the AYP score as to avoid losing WASC, right? Nickelby got us shucking and jiving, but you can't measure a kid inviting their teacher to a quinceañera or a soccer game or waiting rooms at free clinics. I can name 10 kids offhand who would still be in handcuffs if it wasn't for Mr. Singer. Nick Luvano runs his own design firm, and he failed the exit exam twice. Failed. Dear Board of Education, I mean, can we not Google when the Magna Carta was signed? If your brightest stars are always dim, something must be wrong with your glasses. If every place on your body that you touch hurts, then your fingers must be broken. You are PhDs. You have 5 suffixes at the end of your names. You're the people that know a lot. How come you're not smart enough to know that you don't know what you don't know? Did anyone ever suggest that maybe we should test the test? Dear Board of Education, my dear Board of Education, so are we. So are we.
I don't understand.
That does not compute.
Please enter a new command.
That does not compute.
Please try again.
That does not compute.
Yeah,
Does not compute.
full of the spirits on my power on, I'm finna flex. We got application, boy, we in the text.
You don't mind seeing, I'm trying to battle. I don't want no Mac, Adam already done bit that apple.
I'm not a Mac with no viruses, spam bots or rootkits, no pimp hand, more imp man. Kill myself within 2 kicks.
Facebook, MySpace, you a super freak and he sees y'all. But the Father will shut it down, his hand will all control and delete y'all.
The Lord giveth,
It ain't mine to blow, make it rain and shout me out. Boy, I'm trying to download.
Christ gave a light to me. That's that all spark when I transform to a God lover. Left field, ball.
nobody need nobody over here. Does not compute.
She got it, she twerking over there.
Does not compute. Hustling, grinding, going fed. Does not compute.
I'm standing on my own cause I'm a man.
Does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute. That does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute. That does not compute. You think you hard, but he'll return and rush through town. Put your crown, flex his power, take your tower and shut you down.
You get that line courage, holding on to that pistol grip. But he's still a mouse, look at how he point and click.
Treat my life like YouTube. Here's a link to watch it. If you get the chance and he improve, please review, comment.
Some men eat you like parasites and they eat away at your soul. Max trying to give you commands and Adele trying to get your soul.